just wanted. I realised I made a couple of disclosures yesterday and didn't like put anything up, right? So I just wanted to make sure that these are locked in. Right. So you can see here. Suspect smashes up victim's property during the argument. She throws letters in his face, then proceeds outside. Victim then locks the doors, and suspect continues to shout outside and threatens to smash the windows. And then down here, name suspect, victim support, evidential difficulties, offense recorded, send communication, /article of incident, /offense nature recordable, crime location, Staincliffe Crescent, Dewsbury. I think KD is some sort of case reference, crime reference. It's repeated down here again. It's the same one here, same one. Crime notes: the reporting person is the girlfriend of the aggrieved. They are at home when the reporting person receives a telephone call from a known male who says, "I will rape your husband up his nigger ass." This is believed to be in relation to a drug debt. Anybody knows me, right? They'll know that I've never been arrested for drugs. I'm not. I haven't got in that respect an addictive nature, right? But just for those who doubt, this is the disclosure form ROA30470044. It is turned into a PDF, but and for it says official for police and partner use only, not to be copied to the defence. You see, if people don't know, then they won't know. But that in itself there is a data breach. The comments there: rape your husband up his nigger ass. Right now, the police's defence is going to be, "Oh well, we just reported it." But you see, the police under the data law have a care of duty with regards to data. Yeah, that's a racial slur. It's basically an indirect threat from the police. Okay, that is a racial slur. If I had the money, right, I could take the police to court, and there is no way, and I'm telling you, there is no way that if this was pursued, that the police would get away with this, because that is a violation of strict data law, right? Now, getting on to what Arisha's claimed. Right, there we go. Suspect and victim are partners. When she did not, crime note: suspect and victims are partners. Anyway, right. The suspect had forced himself on her when she did not want him to, but she could not talk about it. Oh, there we go. Offence recorded: rape, a woman 16 years of age or over. Blah, 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 blah. Crime location: Staincliffe Crescent, Dewsbury. For those that don't know, right, I don't understand, right? There are certain instances where if an allegation is made, yeah, the police have no option, okay, but to initiate certain things, an arrest and interview. They have no choice. And with me, rape is a violent offence. It's a sexual offence, but it's a violent offence against a person, right? And if you've got a history or you've got previous of a violent offence, it's mandated by law. Not, oh, person's made an allegation and also it's we can't do anything about it, so just leave it. No. You've got and I researched this. You've got a history of violence, or there's something in your past, right? It triggers certain things, and the police have to, by law, come arrest me and interview me, right, to fulfill the legal processes. Just the same with the chasing of the people down the road with the machete, or the supposed kidnapping of the CPN. Both didn't initiate an arrest and a statutory interview. None. This rape allegation and those two offences didn't initiate or warrant an arrest, an associated crime number. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Just is it a job application? See, it's like I said, 6:19. Well, it was 6:19 in the morning, right? What people have to realize, and I'm not gonna do this anymore because things that there are digital footprints here, and people can turn around and say, "Oh, but I was just up. You see these people here that are making these passive aggressive comments on my channel. They are actively harassing, right? I could report them, I could block their comments from the channel, but I'm going to leave them because they have no access to my channel and they cannot now take their comments away. So they're there permanently until I do something about them, which is a marker. It's a footprint back to who they are. Now, I'm just hoping in the future somewhere, right, that they're stupid enough to do something and these comments tie back to them. And, you know, they'll be sat there thinking, gosh, you didn't think about it. Because they're thick. They're thick. They're actively monitoring. What are you doing, right? Monitoring someone's channel this time in the morning. And how are you monitoring someone's channel this time in the morning? These people in adjacent flats listening? Is that why they've heard me talking and now, you know what I mean? And you see what it is as well? These people believe that there is absolutely no comeback. But on my screen, right, there's comments from at least 5 or 6 people, right, with different handles, but yet all the profile pictures are identical. Do you understand? That can't be some random coincidence now, can it? 5 or 6 comments and the email addresses or the profile addresses are all completely different, but the profile pictures are all identical. Somebody help me make that make sense. Anyway, I wanted to put them up there because I realised I said these things yesterday and didn't prove them by putting them up there. And people, oh, well, he said this about Arisha, but he didn't put anything up there. Well, I have done this morning. I put them up there. And there's a lot more. There's a whole heap more where my yard was attacked up at Staincliffe Crescent. And there's timestamps, and they changed the times. They changed how the incident was processed. When they've gone back to the station now, they've falsified paperwork. They stole my phone as well, a flip, a Z Fold phone. They still haven't recompensed me for that. There's a legal process still going on about it, but I suspect I won't get anything from it at all. And I suspect as well also that the phone has been kept held. They've still got it, and they are actively using that phone because it has certain information on it. So they're actively using that phone as a soft key to get into. Although the emails and everything are different, there are still things on that phone that they can potentially use to get into these new accounts and monitor them. And that's what the police have done. When I rang up 3, the phone provider, miraculously, from the date that that phone was bought, miraculously, they've changed over to a new system and they have no digital capabilities. There's no physical capabilities of getting any digital information from before that date. All of 3's digital information, IME numbers, contracts, anything that would specifically tie that phone's ID, right? 3 haven't got because they changed over to a new system and they just haven't got that information anymore. Help me make that make sense. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do, right? No matter what systems you check, you get audited, there's taxes, there's this, there's that. You have to have those histories locked in, right? For company house, for taxes, etc., and all sorts, right? That history's still there. So, and when they told me this lie, I recorded it as well. It's a blatant lie. But if they've told that lie about that phone, then that means the police still have that phone. 3 are covering for the police. There's no legal warrant. But what they've done is they've rang up 3 behind my back. They've given them loads of spiel, police ID numbers, and said, we want to do this. And three's agreed to it. And that's what's going on. That's what's going on. They've actively got my phone. And I would dare say that certain accounts have been cloned, and maybe they're watching me through this phone as well. Maybe this screen is a two-way link, and they're watching me. We do know that the government has bought spyware from Israel's Mossad and deployed them, not only the UK government, but France, Germany, etc., etc., etc. But at the end of the day, if you have enough people that don't give a shit, yeah, then certain abuses can take place. And the police are well aware that especially crackheads, people that are addicts are the most malleable in society, because all you have to do to leverage them is 2 things. 1, supply them with funds to reload. Anybody's into it, they'll know what that means. And 2, threaten to give them a cold turkey, i.e. incarceration. Those are the only 2 things you need to leverage against a crackhead to get a crackhead to behave or to do what you want. And there's a lot more people that are on it. And there's also a lot of people that will just do it just for the sake of getting money, getting the bills paid, getting shopping bought, getting little few digits put into an account by the council or the police. And the truth's slowly coming out. It's not just about the UK police, but globally. The truth is coming out about the police and the authorities and what they're doing and the way they're corrupt. And now they're all interlinked. And it's not individual countries, it's one global system. People are starting to figure out when they go, oh, new world order, world government, this, that. It's a world government. We're already there. It's already established. Anyway, I'm not going off into conspiracies. This is about what certain people have been doing to me, and been getting away with it as well. And there's reasons why they're getting away with it. And I don't have the financial resources. All I can do is look to a higher court to get a resolution, and hope somehow that they might mess up in a catastrophic way that can't be, a veneer can't be placed over it. They have done in the past when I was naive, too naive in the past to realise the opportunities that I had against the police. But that's by the by. Anyway, I'm going to go now because it's too many idiots on here that are interlinked and are actively monitoring me and harassing me. And that's the other thing with soft harassment. You can't stand there as a bystander and say, oh, well, he's just paranoid, because to make that pronunciation, you have to have something that contradicts what I'm saying. So what have you got that contradicts what I'm saying? Or is that just a biased point of view that you have? Do you understand what I'm saying? And the other point to what's going on is the opposite to that. What proof do I have that I am being harassed? Apart from my personal experiences, it's done in a way that will make you look mentally ill, paranoid, if you ever do try to bring these things up. So the best thing you can do is to just stick to what is provable rather than hypothesizing and speculating and carrying on that way, because it doesn't make a person look too good. And that's the whole point of what they do, how they do, what they do. Anyway, lecture over. I'll speak to you later. Get back to me Nolan Wells case and Camillo Anthony and all the other people that have been taken out by this wicked system.